Welcome to the I Love Sesh Podcast. It's me, Mr. I Love House, the host. I've got a special guest in the building, DJ Petchy. What are you saying, Petch?
There, mate. There, just where? Yeah, innit?
Privilege.
Yeah, man, come on.
Nah, man, look, man, I'm happy to have you down there, you know. The energy hasn't changed from when I spoke to you firstly.
Yeah.
So, like, definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I was going to get straight into it, mate.
Yeah,
Your
man.
name has been ringing. For like the last, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, obviously, the first time I heard of you, it was, when was it? 14, Cargo. I think it was New Year's Eve. Well,
Back then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it 14, 13, Petch? 13. But you know, it was New Year's Eve, yeah. You know, who was Marcus Nasty was playing.
Was that
Cargo, I just know it was.
Was that an all-dayer thing?
Oh, was it all day?
Was it an all-dayer?
I'm sure I think it was all day out because you was in the evening. You know why? When I got there and I think Marcus started.
Yeah.
So I think you come on about 10.
Yeah.
I think 6 was early. Jerome 6 was early.
Yeah. I can't even remember
Yeah,
whose thing that was.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, what?
Yeah,
back then,
2014. Yeah,
Okay.
2014. So, I've been following the journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wicked.
Yeah, but like I said, the name's been ringing. Like, what are you doing different from everybody else in this corona? I don't know. What's...
Boy, I don't know. I think that, how can I put it? First of all, I don't know. This corona, what I'm trying to do different, I don't know. Maybe it's the same with people that think like-minded, but in terms of difference, I'm just trying to give people hope again. Obviously,
definitely.
Everyone's got views, innit, of what's going on out there. I have my view, you have your view, whatever. But despite of the view, my whole thing is people are unhappy, innit?
Yeah.
And that's the be all and end all. Like we can all, we all take these orders from that geezer. I can't even say his name.
Yeah.
We all take orders
know.
from him. We've got to do this, we've got to do that. And in spite of all of this, we're just sitting in our house watching everything bad. And nothing good's going on.
Yeah.
Like we're just sitting there, innit? Waiting for the next...
Literally.
Yeah, wait for the next bit. And every move that seems to be coming just seems to be getting worse and worse.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
So I'm sitting there and I'm saying, rah, so what about the good things? Like, are there any good things left despite of this? All right, we got something going on out here, but like music, innit? That's our thing.
Yeah, that's our, yeah.
That's what. And despite of anything, whatever feeling, like what I'm saying with music is there's no prejudice in music. It's there. It's here to help. There's nothing. I don't see nothing destructive music does. What I see is it combines, innit, for the greater good.
Yes.
So when I'm sitting in my house and I'm waking up and I'm thinking, oh, this has happened and that's happened.
Yeah.
I'm saying, right, what about music?
Yeah, it's true, because it's in your face. As soon as you turn on the telly, everything's corona, everything.
Corona this, corona that, don't move. Don't. You know what I'm saying? If you go toilet, it crawls up the toilet, it does this. It's madness.
No, it's true, it's true.
With all this stuff, I don't even want to make this a political thing, but with everything going on, it's like, there's just something new coming out every day.
Corona related.
Yeah, corona related.
Yeah.
And then
another strand, another this, another that.
Yeah. And I'm like, mate, like, I'm not trying to make this all about, it's all about us and we're locked up and we need this, that, and the other. But we need something to give us a bit of hope again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so my whole thing is, my contribution with this is music.
Pushing the good music. Yeah.
Pushing the scene. And if out of 7 days, I have 1 or 2 days on a live stream or doing the other thing, what we're coming to.
Yeah.
But, and you know, that makes people smile for a couple hours, then there's something good, no?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Like, look, them live streams, big fan.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just say it, I don't care how it sounds. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pushing your movement all the way, innit?
I love, brother.
The social movement as well, like, I feel like you should be doing more. I'm not trying to criticise. I feel like you might as well flood it. You might as well flood it. Like you might as well flood it because there's all this other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Which is like, it just looks like they just want money.
Yeah.
It don't look like it's for.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? It just looks like they're just for the money. Because everything I see is just like, oh yeah, cool. It's coming on, but money. Pay out this door. Like when I see your movement, I just see joy in it.
It's just love. But do you know what? It makes me so proud that you see that.
Yeah, it's a joy.
Because you know what it is? It's like, how can I put it? For me, and the whole social movement, that is what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not even I don't even want to say it in a corny way, like, oh, that's how we do it, and da-da-da-da-da. But literally, on my children, that is what it's about. It is about love first. The money thing, listen, money will come in whatever you're doing if it's coming from a genuine place.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It will come from anything you're doing. So when you're looking for the money first, it's not, to me, is that really genuine before Look, I don't know. Is it depending on what you do? I don't know.
Look, we're not. At the end of the day, we're not here for free, innit?
Yeah,
like, and that's why I get a lot of things, innit? I get a lot of things at the same time, innit? But I know we're not here for free.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm guessing you probably have other stuff going on behind closed doors as well. But obviously, this is all about the music, innit?
Yeah.
But what about Splendid? Is that yours as well?
No, Splendid is Daddy G. It's Gavin Brooks.
Oh, okay,
I'll introduce you to him as well because it's a good little movement. So basically, Daddy G, he's a promoter.
Yeah.
But he's quite a big promoter. He's like involved in everything. He's one of them guys. He's just a lovely dude.
Proper, yeah?
Yeah, he's
proper
just a proper guy.
Yeah.
And he's just, see, like with him, where me and him come from is the same way you notice the Soul Shore thing about it's love first.
Yeah.
With him, it's love first.
Yeah.
He's not watching no names, nothing. Like, it's literally coming from a pure place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I linked up with him in, something like,
veterans.
Yeah,
veterans.
Like, long time, man. Long time ago, 06 or something like that. And I don't know, we just hit it off, man. But we didn't hit it off because, someone put me in touch with him. It's just organically. I saw him somewhere. I was like, oh, you're da-da-da-da-da. He's like, yeah, you're veg, da-da-da-da. Do you know what? I'm going to book you, da-da-da-da-da. Everyone says they're going to book everyone. Whether they do, whether they don't, it's just one of them things.
Yeah.
He actually did book me. And then from then, like it's real, recognised real. I just thought, right, you're just really
Genuine
a good
person.
dude.
And that's what I'm saying, Petch. The same, like, when I spoke to you the first time, nobody didn't see the vision. Like, I've spoken to a lot of DJs. I'm just saying, I don't even want to name drop them. I've spoken to a lot of DJs, and I could say, probably spoke to, say 20 DJs I spoke to. 10, I've got the energy. 5, I've got the, it's deeper than what you think. Then 3 is like, look, it's for the culture, and you're the part of that 3. You know what I mean? So it's wicked. Man, like it's rare.
Me happy, man.
But I'm new to this, innit? So I'm literally trying to break down doors. I'm coming in differently. Do you know what I mean?
But you know what? As well, I said, you're doing it right yourself. You're trust me, man. You're doing it. Like I say, it's real, recognised real. The minute you came to me, and said, blah 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 blah, instantly, I'll be honest, I thought yes. And you know why I thought yes? Because you see what I do with any movement, right? I've been self-built from morning. I don't really know what it is to be behind someone. I'm just a thing of like, I see things pretty black and white for the best. Oh, I like to think anyway, right? So my whole thing is, if you say to me, boy, Petch, that's over there, and if we just walk that way and do this, and if we walk there, walk left and walk right, we'll be in a good place. My whole thing is, we got 2 legs, we got trainers, we got thing. Let's just walk left and walk right. And the most it could do is just, it doesn't work. Yeah. And then you try something else. Yeah. So my whole thing, when I put that to you now, is when you come forward, I just thought, whoa, a platform for the culture. He's reaching out to me. It was a no-brainer before he even spoke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought, yes, someone's hit it now. So if we have more of this, our scene just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely.
And the reason why I thought yes as well with you is, again, I don't want to make this negative, but there's a lot of people in the scene that doesn't want to do this. Yeah. I just don't know how like, I listen to house all the time, like, cool, DJ Petchy, but I want to know you, like, cool, I want to see you on the stage behind the, you know what I mean, behind that, I want to know what's, like, how are we doing, like, how's life doing, innit, like, and I love that.
But I don't see how nobody don't want that. Like, how can you not want to know who your favourite DJ is other than the music? Obviously, it's all about the music, but I want to know, like, what's going on? What are you building? What's going on with those building over there? You know what I'm trying to say?
That's about, listen, we're in this world now, innit? We're in this, this tech platform, this information world, where everyone just wants to know what's going on, who, what, where, why, what, da-da-da-da-da. Now, the good thing what this corona thing has done is, in the normal world, what we had before this, or whatever we deem normal, you wouldn't know me, I wouldn't know you. We'd be doing whatever we're doing, which ain't a bad thing. Yeah. It's just, but it moves fast. Yeah. So literally you see what you want to see and everything else you don't really care about. But you know what Corona's done? Corona has slowed everyone down because you're in your yard.
Yeah.
And you can't move nowhere.
Yeah,
so you've got no choice but to sit there and think, rah, who is he?
Look, listen.
Who is him?
Definitely, 100%.
And this is what's happening. So now that's slowed down now. This is why you're starting to see the height of any DJ now. Do you notice that?
And we're going to get to that.
Yeah, okay.
We're definitely going to get to that because I felt like, I thought about this podcast thing before, but the Corona woke me up. Yes. I thought, do you know what? I'm seeing about another 100 DJs who I haven't even seen before. And listen, like, shout out to all of them, like, course, they're doing their thing and look like, there's some levels, There's a couple DJs I've spoken to, you think, wow. And everyone be like, who are they? But I know who they are. Because I will sit there and I will listen to everything you have got. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm from next week, I'm doing reaction videos as well on mixes. You know what I mean? So like, it's like, I'm trying to just break it down differently. But like, I've come across a lot of DJs the last 8-9 months who I haven't heard of before. Yeah. Respectfully. Yeah. And like I said to all of them, because sometimes we have a little small talk, like I talk a lot to a lot of my interaction with my audience and my followers, and like, they're just like, look, everyone's at home. Oh, I'm saying to them, sorry, everyone's at home listening. They have no choice to listen. Yes. So, like, you just...
But it's a beautiful thing. You see the fact that we have to stop because we've got no... It's horrible that we've got no choice, but look what it's opened up in terms of this, like what you said, right? And now, it's forgetting just DJing, just in general, everyone's taking in everyone.
Yeah. Definitely, no, definitely. Yeah, I've seen that.
Everyone is taking in everyone.
100%.
You know, before, don't get me wrong, like, social I've had, I'm even losing track myself, social, I've had social for 12 years. Yeah, I've had this...
like a movement.
This whole movement, this whole event, setting up social as an events company I've had for 12 years. Yeah. Now, in 12 years... I've had my following. I've built. You know, I've done things. I've done loads of great things.
I think it should be bigger. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm coming to that as well.
100%. I was definitely going to bring that up. You should be. Sorry for interrupting you. Yeah, you should be booked to a lot more of them festivals that were happening because I didn't see your name a lot on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that how could that movement not be on? Like, of course, Sunborn. Yeah. I go to festivals for days. Yeah. And I'm thinking, all right, cool. You know, even that tent, that soulful house tent, your movement should be there. Like, cool, big up to Seth Combo and all of them. Not, you know what I mean? They're pioneers, innit? I get it. But like, you're putting in work as well.
But you know what it is again? Even that, I'm gonna come back to that as well because that what you've just said there, that's a political, massive part.
Yeah, definitely.
But like you said, it's the politics that makes that what it is.
It's a joke,
right? Man. But it's good and it's bad. It's good for I suppose the individuals that, you know, want to keep their thing over there and you do your thing and we do our thing. It's good for them, but it's sad for the movement because this movement, our UK scene of dance music, we could go anywhere in the world. And they couldn't really. They would take us on because our energy from the UK alone.
It's just crazy.
It's mental.
You get love from everywhere.
Yeah, you can't deny it. You know, I've gone everywhere in the UK and played Bristol, here, there, the other. They're so responsive. It's unreal. So I played in Turkey. Same thing. When I used to play funky in Turkey, they was like, what's this, man? But they was all rocking.
Yeah.
You know, after like half an hour or something like that, they was like, you know, they started learning the words and so they take it in. But what it is because of the politics, it slows that down. And because it slows that down, it slows down other things. Like even in terms of Soul Shore, the reason why I even started Soul Shore was because I weren't getting booked. And not even in a bad way. Not even in a bad way, right? My whole thing was I used to watch all the pioneers or whatever that kind of started. I used to rate all of them.
Yeah.
But you know what I am? I'm a guy that's like, I'm a breader. No, I'll be honest, but no one could tell me nothing about my breading.
Yeah,
I
word.
bred because naturally I'm a lover. So if I see you doing something, I
vibes.
can't look at you and
That's
be
what I'm
like,
saying.
oh, my man's done. Oh. I have to look at you and say, rah. Yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
when I was watching these guys, I was like, rah. He's
Yeah.
and,
I'm like,
yeah. And instead
Motivation.
of thinking, right, and that used to make me think, mate,
I'm running with it.
And so I started DJing. When I started DJing, people started saying, right, you're sick. I never used to take none of that on. I just used to think, oh man, I just want to DJ, right? Because you know when you take some things on, say like someone saying to me, you're sick, I could take that on and think, right, I actually am sick.
Yeah.
But really you're not.
Yeah.
And what happens if you think you are, but really you're not? Yeah. It's peak, you know what I'm saying,
100%,
right?
100%.
So my whole thing was, oh, thanks for that comment, but I just used to keep going on. And then when I started getting masses telling me, no, you're really good. Like, where are you next?
Yeah,
and
what's the plan?
Like,
What's the plan?
And them kind of things. I was thinking, Rob, what does this mean?
It's working now. Everything's
So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm not going crazy. This is called a following, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No.
Yeah. Right? So when that started happening, I started reaching out to certain DJs like, oh, you know, as you do. Remember, I'm the new kid on the block at them times, right? So I'm reaching out saying, oh, yeah, you know, I will play any set. I will play like...
Any set, any time,
I will
any
play
room.
like,
Yeah.
I'll play like 6 to 8, even though the dance opens at 10.
Yeah.
You know them ones. I'll help you with the speakers.
Yeah.
I'm on that, right? And my whole thing where I could be useful to you is because people are telling me they like me, and these people will come. So your rave will be rammed from...
So it's like for people liking me as well. My music. Yeah.
So it was all of that, cool, whatever. I had to go through all of that. Eventually, I started getting put on because, again, it's favoritism and in this game, when you're first starting, it's kind of favoritism and it's like...
Yeah, I see it.
It's not what you know, it's kind of who you know.
I see it every day.
Yeah.
I see it every day. I'm on socials 10 hours a day. I could just see from people pushing it who's not pushing it. But you know what's funny? Like, it's like, when I was playing out, people push my thing, whatever. Like, cool, I saw a lot of people pushing it. Yeah. Then when they asked me to push their stuff, no hesitation. Yeah. Everything, everyone, whoever sent me something, I'm pushing it out. Yeah. Send it vice versa. Yeah. I'm looking, I'm thinking, is this how it works? But like I said, I'm new to this, so like I'm seeing things and I'm happy I'm seeing it from now.
You'll see, 100%. You'll see even more.
It's mad, bro.
You will get
crazy.
What's going on.
It's crazy,
but
man.
You know, the stuff what you think, oh man, that's pretty sad. It makes you wisen up to it, and it kind of makes you think, oh, okay,
definitely,
that's how that works.
Definitely,
cool. So I know that. All right, cool. Like the conversation we had in the lift, right?
So
it's kind of like that. So yeah, that's what kind of pushed me to do it. So eventually, I got on a dance. So this first dance I got on had me and all the other names on it, right? So started this dance. I remember it was my first slot that I got quite a little prime-ish time set. It was like kind of what time was it? I think it was like 11 to 12. That's a big thing for me, yeah. So I'm thinking, right, 11 to 12 with all of these names and da-da-da-da-da. So I'm kind of kicking off the dance, right? But you know when you get them two types of people, you know when someone's good at something, you get two types of people. You get people that kind of are good, that embrace it and run with it. So you can put them in front of 100 people or 100,000 people. They're going to take their shine and they're going to go. It. Yeah? Or you get the ones that are actually really good, but they're nervous with people. So when it comes to their time to shine, they're like, they don't know what to do and they just fold. Yeah. So I was the first one. Yeah. So I was just like, it don't matter where you put me or whatever. I'm so into just put me there and I'll do the rest, right? So anyway, I've done this dance and it was actually in E3. You know, E3. It was actually in E3. I've done this and I've kicked it off. And it was nice. People were responsive to it, played a couple tunes, I hit one tune, the crowd just went, woof. And that was my first experience of it. So when they've gone like, whoa, I'm like,
okay.
Oh, this is it. That's it. That's took my head. I've gone now.
Run with
that. So imagine these times, I'm on cloud 9. I'm like, whoa. I'm thinking I'm Jamie Jones, Carl Cox. Like, you know, like, for me, I'm like, this is
this is it.
This is heaven.
This is it.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know when you got them old school mum and dads like, no, don't DJ. DJ's no good.
Nothing, no money.
Don't do that. You're not a doctor, you're not a thing. At that point, I was like, Mum.
You should have, You see
this?
This is me. Yeah,
that was me, right?
All me.
So when I'm going through it now, I'm like, So I'm on cloud 9. And then at the same time I've got on cloud 9, my heart's just been broken in seconds. The reality check come. And I'll show you what that reality check was. Someone's come across, I'm not even going to name no names. Someone's come across, whispered in my ears, and my face just dropped. So bear in mind now, watch all these clashes. I played a tune, the crowd's gone mad. They're going mad still. I'm on cloud 9. Someone's come to me, whispered in my ear. The cloud 9 that I'm on is like dropped from like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm on cloud 1 now. Yeah. If there even is that.
Yeah.
Right. And my face is kind of dropped, and I'm like, but you know what? Someone's told me. You know what? Yeah. Don't play them tunes. Because boy.
What, someone's got them
already? Nah. Like when the bigger DJs come, they've got to play them and da.
Come on, man.
And you see, from that day, that's when I started Soul Short.
Come on, what?
Because I thought, is this what it is now? This is.
But it must be though. It must be.
Yeah.
It's like.
And I thought, wow, this is what it is, and this is what keeps certain guys in. This is kind of. I don't know if
some people's on a plate for, and some people you just got. You got.
And this is why I say with some people, it's like not really. Like what you know, it's kind of who you know, because there are sick DJs out there.
Too many. There's too many.
Yeah,
there's too
they're
many.
Heavy. Yeah, but if they all come on, then the market's saturated. Everyone's trying, and then it just downgrades a bit because everyone's trying to be this and that.
I see it, man. I see it.
Yeah. So the level of control is like the big players kind of stick with the big players, because the truth is, I feel like part of them are a bit nervous with the younger ones that are coming through. Because remember, like me, I'm getting older now.
Yeah.
So, but for me, I don't really fear no one. Like the young ones are meant to come
Why would
through.
you not? Why would you fear the young ones? You're supposed to put them on anyway.
Because the young ones are gonna bust you anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Because they want to be with you.
This is the thing.
They want to be around you.
So the young ones ain't gonna forget you. They're gonna bust you and
anyway.
say, "Yeah, raw.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with my man.
Put me in and blah 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 blah." Like their shine is meant to come. Like all
it
these
don't make no sense.
20-year-olds to 80, like they're meant to come along with them.
Through,
and
100%.
You know,
100%.
like that. But then there's certain people who are just like, nah, that's yours.
Because I even see certain DJs will just keep them below them.
Yeah.
Because every time I see like a big name, I see all them ones who are coming up, big name, all them. I'm thinking like mix up, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a DJ innit. I just go for what I see.
It's political,
from the
man.
outside.
It's political. And that's why I started Soul Short. And from that day, I've never looked back. And then you know what happens? When you start your own thing and you get a movement, see these bigger DJs, they've got no choice but to look at you now and think, bro, we have to book him because
what I'm saying.
He's got this and that.
He's got a movement. He's got a movement.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then you just get the other ones which are stubborn, which are like,
fuck it.
Yeah.
Forget
them. That's his thing.
Avoiding them, man.
You know what I mean? So that's how it's been, man. It's kind of, listen, I love it. I love the scene, but at the same times, because I've been independent my whole life, I know how to build things. And I look at certain things and I think, rah, that's a par. That's a par and all. That's a par and all. Like, really, if you put all them pars together, we now make a movement. But it's like, you're on one movement, I'm on one movement, he's on another movement. It don't need to be like that.
Yeah.
Whereas when you look at other scenes, you look at these kind of...
They're open to everyone. I see it.
Mad, techie, poppy scenes. Don't get me wrong.
There must be political as well, though.
Their politics,
Yeah, it must be political as well.
Everyone's got their politics,
100%.
but they're a bit more like reformed and platformed together. You see, like this, what you're doing, they've got like 100 of you that are all mixed together, that all chat and talk and put it together, but it doesn't downgrade none of the movements.
No,
you talking to my man doesn't downgrade it. Like it puts you all together. You might have something that he needs. He might have something that you need. You put it together.
And
it's
try to make it happen.
100%. You know what I mean? But we just haven't clocked that part yet.
I just don't see how we haven't clocked it yet. I think everyone. I think everyone has clocked it. Everyone's just been political. I mean, there's favoritism. There's everything in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to do anything with anybody. If I see you're trying to progress and you're positive, let's just eat.
That's how it's meant to
let's
be.
Let's eat, innit?
That's
you know
how
what I mean?
That's why as soon as you was like, yeah, Petch, we do this and we do that, and you were saying, I was like, no, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever you're saying it, we'll do it, because look at this now with what I have and what you have, and you put it together. That's movement. So after this now, people talk like, right, them two linked up, and that's what it's meant to be.
100%.
That is how it's meant to be. And then when you meet my man, that's from that scene and from that scene, and that's how it's meant to be.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And then it just goes forward.
100%.
It cannot go back.
Yeah, 100%.
It can only go forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, so... I don't know, man. I could be here.
You're a good lad, mate. Look, man. Ooh, we just want the gems, innit?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I'm going to get some people who's coming up, but I want some pioneers, some gems who knows. Because, like, look, a lot of people are going to watch this, and I think they should.
Yeah.
And they should just take something from it. That's the plan, to take something from it. This is not for, like, clout or trying to get up in the ladder. Yeah. Like, this is passion here, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what
like,
it is?
It's just different. Like I said, I was supposed to be with someone. And I thought to myself, you know what? I had a plan A.
Yeah.
And I started mixing up to get someone else. And I thought, you know what? This is my journey. Not to be funny. Man, I don't want no one to take nothing. Big up to everyone who was meant to do their thing with me. But I thought, this is my journey alone.
100.
You know what I mean? So it's like, look, mate, maybe near future, and it makes more sense, maybe. Because it's making sense for me at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's
and that, see what you've just said there, Mark. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That's the... You've just simplified exactly what I mean. When we first started, I said, look, what I loved about you is you make it simple. If you go down that road and do a left and do a right, we'll get to the place. We've both got legs. Let's just walk and get to the place. See what you've just said there? Well, no, do you know what? I thought, let me just try it. Let me just try it and why not? Because you are trying it.
Yeah.
And for the fact that you are trying it, it will go.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you know why it will go? Because before this, you wasn't doing it, right? So there was nowhere to go. There wasn't even...
nothing.
There was nothing.
Just...
there was nothing to step into. There was nothing... So there was nothing to downgrade whatever it is you're going to do. So now you've done it. Petch, you want to link up? Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
That goes. Do you want to link up? That goes. And then before you know it, you look down and think...
You see, you come a long way. Do you know what I mean?
And this is what's going to happen.
That's the plan, man. Like I said, this Corona thing, it has its pros and its cons, to be honest. Because I think a lot of people's got a lot from Corona as well at the same time, you know. As well as, I know obviously it's sad times, but I think like this is where you need to start using your brain a lot.
100%.
You've got too much time on your hands. You're sitting there. Obviously, people are still working from home or whatever, but you might as well just make something happen out. And I think it's how it goes.
Essentially, right now we're all in jail.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you're in jail and you got 4 walls around you, right? You cluck for anything.
Anything.
Right, so what I'm saying is now, if you got 4 walls around, if we're in there right now and we've got 4 walls around and there's nothing to do, you're just looking at the ceiling. If someone put a book under your door, my gosh, the way you would run to that book, because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So right now, this is what it is. Like the book, what we have now, us, it's just people. It's looking online.
Man, literally. That's it. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Do you know what's happening now? See with the events now. Oh, do you know what? We'll get onto that. We'll get onto that.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like you say, it's the way you choose to use it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the way you choose to use it.
So, how you wanted to ask you, have you had any like proper like madnesses with any other DJs, like proper?
What madnesses with other DJs?
Yeah, like any arguments or anything, like. No. Any disagreements or the worst DJ ever worked with? Has a DJ not turned up who you've booked before?
No.
Also, like everyone's straight who you're dealing with. Then.
Do you know what it is?
Because I heard a couple of stories about people not coming up and obviously not your situation, but other bookings they don't come and all of that. I don't know if it's because they.
No, I just, you know what it is? I just think with things like that, you kind of get what you kind of get what you're putting out. So what I mean by that now, in terms of madnesses and DJs and you get that if you're putting out that energy, right, for whatever it's let's say me and you, let's say you got a problem with me and I got a problem with you. How I look at it from my perspective is you're a man and I'm a man.
Yeah.
Right? So, if I can't call you and say, oh, yo, man, what's the matter though? What's your issue? And blah, 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 blah. Then, if I can't call you and do that, then we've got a bigger problem than just what the problem is.
No communication,
right?
obviously, yeah.
Now, what other... It's again, your outcome is going to be the way you choose to deal with things. So how other people deal with things, why you might have heard them stories, is because their outcome is, I've got a platform. So when I rile up my man on the platform and tell him, a million people are going to look at me and say, you're the guy. But he's got a platform as well.
Yeah.
So when he does the same thing on that platform, you're now not the guy.
And he's
not the guy.
Yeah.
You're both idiots.
It
It ain't going nowhere.
it's not
because
going nowhere.
my friends on my side are going to say, oh, Petchy, you're sick. But your friends on your side are going to say, yeah, man, you're the sickest.
Yeah.
There's no winners.
Yeah, it's true.
And then what happens then is the scene just gets diluted for two stupid things that you do. So that's why I say I haven't witnessed none of them things. Because I don't put myself, if a man had a problem with me, I just like, right, just phone me.
Yeah, just
phone me.
I'll respect
let's
that.
just have it. Like, and if we're not doing that, then
It just don't make sense.
it's long, innit? And
Yeah.
even if you're calling me out, like, oh, I bet you this, that, the brother, it's your loss because
Yeah.
my world's okay. And it's okay because of the way
You are what you
I
put
choose
out.
for it to be.
Yeah.
So, no, I haven't experienced none of that.
Yeah.
Like I say, even with the couple people that move, that in my opinion move a bit shaky and this, that, the other, we don't have problems. That's just something that I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
From what
I've
what you've caught on to. Yeah.
Like this is this. Like some of them don't even know that.
that's what it is. Yeah, so it's not even a big deal.
Yeah, it's not even a big deal. My
Yeah.
whole thing is, right, with you, like you say, you're starting up your thinging, and I'm just trying to make you aware. Them paws are in the road.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you can kind of
Trust
swerve
me,
around
that-
them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's for that kind of thing. But yeah, man, I haven't had none of that, man.
Yeah,
I haven't had none of that. I just stay away from it. It's honestly, it's just not my style.
I think actually got your own movement as well. I feel like you don't need to be around nobody.
Yeah.
Like you got your own platform, you got your whole movement,
Yeah.
you got your own bookings. Like it's like you're sweet.
I tell you now, I'll be honest. Everything I do, you'll see in all my statuses, all my thing, everything I do say that it just promotes love. If it's not love, it's long. I am a love more than anything. I am a lover, not a fighter.
Definitely a good
Like
vibe.
if I need to get down like that, cool, sweet.
it's
But
not the-
even that, I'm shrewd with that. Like you won't even see it coming. It's long.
Yeah.
Yeah. My whole thing is love first. So
Yeah, word.
that's why the thing has worked because it's like, yeah, I
The
know.
energy, it's just a good energy,
yeah,
man.
that's
I
it.
even feel. Listen, trust me. Like I said from the beginning, I feel
love,
the energy
man.
all the
Love.
time. So it's like,
Love, man.
yeah, man. So how long have you been DJing for then?
20 years, 22 years, 20 years,
man.
yeah. 20.
What musical background? What family? Dad, no, music?
Yeah,
or-
like my uncle Desmond, he's a proper sound man.
Uncle Des, yeah?
Yeah, you're I swear, Dad, your parents, where you from? Where your parents? What's
I'm
the background?
Guyanese.
Guyanese.
Yeah.
Your parents would, like, if you've got people that used to rave like us, like back in their time, they
Yeah.
would know him. His sound's called Santic Romantic.
Okay, yeah.
But his sound's still going now. I'm
Oh,
talking
it's like it's doing sounds.
Listen,
Yeah.
sound.
What the dances?
Dances,
Yeah. I know about the dances.
Dances.
Boy. Yeah.
That's their thing. So
The
his
dances,
thing,
innit?
he's still strong now. When I'm listening, my uncle Desmond, he's got to be 56, 57.
It's not old. It's not old.
I don't know.
It's not old.
I don't know. Like, but their thing, he's still on radio. Like every single
okay,
week.
so he's still doing-
he's still
yeah.
going strong. He still does like a movement of like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Santic goes to like Jamaica or Dubai. Like their thing.
Oh, he's still doing it. Look.
Listen,
oh, okay.
their thing is still that.
Yeah, big man. That
You know what I'm
veteran.
saying? So I'm coming from that kind of background. I'm listening to like Revival and Lovers Rock and coming
love
from
Revival,
that
man.
and watching my uncle wind down with Woman on the Wall and that. And I'm thinking,
Yeah,
rah.
the dances used to be mad.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm like, Uncle, what's that dance? Close your eyes. Don't watch them. You know, them ones, yeah? I'm coming from that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Just
What I
come
was
off
coming
that.
from. And then I started, what did I first? I first started with Garage.
Yeah, you have to start. That's the ladder anyway, innit?
Yeah,
Garage, innit?
Yeah, for my thing.
Was you doing like old school garage or was it just garage?
Yeah, old school garage. That was where it kind of first started for me.
Yeah.
And then, but I was into I started my listening wise, and what made me want to be DJ was jungle,
Yeah.
right? But I never started DJing from jungle.
Jungle.
Yeah, I done a bit of it, but that weren't my core thing. It was garage that started me off. Do you know what I mean? And the people I was watching at them times was like, who is the DJ of our ends? The DJ of all DJs was Naf Ramsey, Mac 10.
Okay, yeah.
See
yeah,
Mac.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Mac was a DJ god.
Yeah.
He still is. Mac's still got it.
Veteran,
Obviously,
innit?
we've all evolved and everyone's doing their thing.
Time's going, innit?
But
So
you see what... I don't even call him Mac. I call him Naf, innit? Because we go back, yeah? So what Naf was back then, he was... Because we all went to the same school and all that, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit younger.
Proper.
Yeah. From school and that. So from school, Naf was the only DJ in the school. So you got to imagine that. The whole school's watching Naf, like... This geezer, anything he touched was
just making sounds.
It was just magical. Then he was doing like, even before, like, you know, like, boy, this might be a little bit controversial. No, I don't think it will. You know, like with Heartless and that.
Yeah.
So you got Funny and that was doing the crispy biscuits and that.
Yeah.
Like Funny, I thought, Funny's sick when he was doing all them crispy biscuits. But the truth is, I was watching Naf do them crispy biscuits
from early,
from when I was 12.
Yeah.
In school.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying about this geezer had us in awe. Like we would sit around like in the classroom and just watch him. We wouldn't even blink. We're watching him thinking, right, you know when you're just excited. Them times, I wanted to be a DJ, but I was more content with just watching Naf. Because he was that exciting. Just to watch and see what he's doing next and follow him around all the parties and, you know, who's having a party in the youth centre. Any party in any youth centre, there was no other DJ you cared about. There's no other DJ you knew really.
Anyway,
yeah. And you know when you know a guy is really the guy when it comes to these parties, because when we were lugging around records, right? I know my record bag was like that. My record bag was bigger than me. And because I'm thinking, there's going to be a DJ that's looking to lick my head off.
Yeah.
So we ain't licking my head off. I've got blah. Naf would come to a dance with a rucksack with about 7 tunes in it.
7 bangers.
But no one could chat to them tunes. You know, like every tune was exclusive. No one was... It didn't matter what you had in your bag.
Yeah.
Naf had a rucksack, innit? My bag was like that. I shouldn't really be watching that. But I'm looking at him like...
Naf just come out with some gold, boy.
Yeah. So...
Big up Naf, boy.
Yeah, big up Naf, man. And like, I got to mention G Smalls as well.
Yeah.
So it was like, back then, Naf was the guy, and I thought no one would ever take this guy's place until I saw G Smalls.
Yeah.
And I just thought, right. And you got to remember, me and Naf, we're from Plaistow. G's from Canning Town. It's all one.
Yeah, it's only around the corner.
You know, like
5 minutes.
Kid-wise, if you're calling out your thing, you're like, I'm Plaistow. He's Canning Town and and the trickeries that I see Naf do, I never thought no one could do it until I see G. And I said, whoa, who is this guy? And then I saw them two do back-to-backs, and it was just like, it was probably like watching EZ back-to-back with Carl Tough Enough Brown.
Yeah.
It was like that kind of stuff. You couldn't say like, EZ for the trickery and all of that, you couldn't chat to him, but Tough Enough for his tunes and trickery, you couldn't really chat to them. So together, it's like, ooh, yeah. And that's what them two was. So that's what I was coming up off.
Yeah.
So
you just went off that energy from them.
Yeah, I come off of that, and I just thought I want to be like them, but my own version of that. And then from then, I started, man. And
so where's the name Petchy come from anyway?
Petchy was.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it? What does it mean?
I don't know. You know what? It could be a lie, right? But but this is what it was, right? So basically, I got my first booking when I was 16. From my cousin Kevin. He was doing big promotions then. He was doing things with like Funkadelic and stuff like that. Big promotions.
Yeah.
So and like Normski and all of that kind of, you know, like he had a big thing
like
going on, right?
Thing, yeah.
So he had a party called Boat Baku, right? It was a daytime boat party. Bear in mind, I'm 16 these times, yeah? So it's a daytime boat party, and it was the boat in Embankment.
Is there ones that still have them now?
Yeah. There, the first time I played there was 16, yeah? So I've gone there with my mum and my aunt. That's how deep it was, yeah? So gone there, got on the boat, again, played, and imagine, when I was playing then, Hyper was hosting for me. You know, Hyper?
Yeah.
Graham Hyper.
Yeah.
Hyper was hosting for me, but Hyper again. Hyper was just the guy from day dot. You know, he was just big, he was just ox looking, and his lyrics
big
were just...
fucker, innit?
Yeah, he just had lyrics for days. Hyper was just always this guy, innit? So he was there, he knew my cousin and that. He's like all kind of family. So they're all there, and I played on this boat. Anyway, I've done my thing on this boat, and they've just took me in. And they're like, they're looking at me and they're saying, like, how does this kid know like all these tunes and da-da-da-da-da? But I was just in love with music. So I've played, I've done my thing. My mum's on the dance floor. She's crying. Yeah, she's crying and that. I'm like, Mum, whatever. That's that. Anyway, a promoter's on that boat. She was from Berlin. And she's come to me afterwards and said like, oh, you know, you brilliant. Oh my God, da-da-da-da. But, you know, like, I'm 16, innit? So I'm not even really listening to her. I was like, oh, whatever, man. Can I go back on? Or I'm on that one. So my mum is speaking. She's like, you know, we need to bring him over to our country and blah, 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 blah. I gave my mum the number. So she's like, oh, what's his name? And she's like, Clinton. Yeah? So she's like,
Clinton?
Yeah, Clinton. She's like, oh, surname, Pharaoh. Clinton, Pharaoh. Oh. So then she says, oh, Pharaoh, Egyptian. I said, yeah. Oh, my mum, yeah. They're having a chat. And then I've kind of come into this chat now, and she said, King. Petchy.
You're like, so it started from that?
Yeah. So I'm like, what's that mean? So from their conversation, it was meant to mean I can't even remember exactly what she was saying, but I just remember the name Petchy or Petch. No, it was Petchy. I remember that name, and I remember King.
Yeah.
And then from that day, because I can't even remember what I was called then, boy. I was called something like, no, they're mad names, like Nitro C.
That's the mad ones.
Yeah, you know, like, your mate just makes up a name and you just run with it. Yeah. Like, yeah, you should be called like Matchstick Bob. Yeah, that's me. Like, yeah, and you just run with it and just whatever. So, she said that, and then, do you know what? I can't remember what she said, but whatever she said, I said, what does it mean? She said, King. So I said, yeah, Petchy, DJ King.
Yeah.
So from then I said, Petchy, yeah, that's what I'm running with. And
it's
then
catchy though.
Yeah, and then we had a cab station. It's still there now in East Ham. It's called Petchy's Cab. And the name was just kind of ringy.
It's catchy though.
Yeah, like, yo, Petch. Yeah,
Petch, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's from.
Yeah.
Kind of
And it's proper catchy still. So you did a social movement. Is there like, what's it, a group of yous? Like, how many of yous are in the movement?
Basically, this is what, the social movement, I've got stories for days.
It's throwing it.
He's coming into it now.
Okay.
The thing with Fro, right? So I'm in quite a few like things that are kind of attached to me.
Yeah.
Like they're not social, but they're kind of intertwined.
They're part of the movement,
because we all kind of think
together.
Each other,
yeah.
Right. The kind of the same with this. If man say to me now like, oh rah, I love Sesh like me. Mr. I Love House like you two, I'd say, yeah, man, that's like we're you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one goal now, innit? We're going one
together.
way.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So, Fro's not in it, but he does a lot of shows with me because I've been doing shows with him for years now, through Splendid.
Yeah.
And through Daddy G and all of that. With Splendid, that's like one group of DJs, and basically we do loads of different events together.
Yeah.
But the events we do together are all-rounder events. R&B, house, garage. It's a mixture.
Yeah, because that Splendid is a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a collective of it. It's more kind of like a commercially sound. It's more for everyone,
just the other
as
listeners,
opposed to a house head or a blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then so that's how long me and Fro have been mashing up things together, blah blah blah. And then lately, during the lockdown, he started coming on a lot of house things. And then he's like, P, like, I'm gonna come touch Mike. Yeah, cool. So he's come touch Mike, and they like him.
Yeah, he's proper.
Flow.
Yeah, he's proper.
Like,
He's proper.
He's skippy. You know what I mean? And he's versatile. Like, you got to remember, Fro's come from jungle.
All the generations, innit? Yeah,
every generation.
Yeah.
And the joke
I was thinking, I could tell.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's sick at all of it. He's really good at all of it.
Proper,
you know what I mean? So
he's
really intertwined. Like, he doesn't say, oh, I know my man. That they come to me and say like, oh, what P, you with Fro in that? And I'm talking about man like Shabba.
Yeah, the proper
like
man.
Skipper,
Yeah,
like
the big
man.
man.
Come and say like, Fro. Like, so he's, he's like that. And he really likes this whole house movement. He's like, P, like, I don't have to bar. I just pick up the mic and I talk to them. And I love that.
It is that though. That's all really, isn't it?
Yeah. So now he's doing a lot of things with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you bringing anyone through at the moment, or you just rolling with what you got at the moment?
Do you know what it is for me? I swear to God, now. With me, anyone could really come through. If me, I'm passion first. So if you're passionate about something, it doesn't really even matter about your genre. If you're passionate and it kind of works and it follows the same traits as mine, which is love first and anything. Because me, I'm a colour man. I don't like one.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Black or
I get
white.
it.
Or I'm like
everyone's coming through, man.
Yeah,
regardless,
United Colours of Benetton, because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
So if your thing's kind of like that and you kind of follow them same traits, then there's always something we can do together. You know what I mean? So there's loads of things. So say like even, all right, I'll tell you examples. Say like J-Bo.
Yeah, big up J-Bo.
Big up J-Bo.
Big up J-Bo.
Like, Jay, that's my dog.
Yeah, big up J-Bo.
Right? So you see like Jay's kind of the new kid on the block. So the joke is I've known Jay for time.
Oh, you've known him from...
Yeah, I've known him for time, but I've known him through just dances, playing at dances and stuff like that. Jay's a man.
But ain't he been on and off though?
Who, Jay?
J-Bo, yeah. So he can come on and come off or no?
Not really. You know what it is more than anything? Jay's a raver.
Okay.
He's a music man. He's a music man.
Yeah.
Like, Jay's thing is like, you'll see him, I'll see Jay at like a dance, like, I don't know, one of Super's dances or something. You'll see him there, and then you'll see Jay at a completely other dance. That's nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's just like one of them mad DJs, like one of my friends, Liam Bone, he's from Chelmsford. You'll see Jay at like one of his places.
Okay,
like,
that's random. What are you doing there?
What are you doing there? And he's like, well, I'm happy, you know, like that's Jay. He's that energy, right? So, and again, COVID. So say like before, when I used to meet him, when I used to see him at dances years ago, we should just give each other a nod and that.
That's how it starts sometimes, the nods,
and just kind of keep it moving. Like that was that. And then this hit, and then the other parties started happening, you know, like
that stuff,
all of that, them parties started happening. And when they happened, he was just everywhere. And then one time I was playing at, like my cousin had a party. It was like a mansion party. And Jay's turned up there with Lynx. And from then, we just started hitting it off. Yo, P, like, oh, go on, I said, yeah, what's that, dude, Jay? And we just hit off from there. That was that. And then before you know it, he was at the Forest. Like my Forest. The Forest Part 1. So he's come to the Forest. That was just, we'll come to that anyway.
Yeah.
That was something.
That look, to be fair, I didn't go, but what I saw,
listen,
looked mental.
You would have lost your mind.
Mental.
And again, I'll come back to even the structure of that and how that was. But I bucked him there, and I remember playing, and I'll send the clip to you as well. So I remember playing, and everyone's just on one, and the atmosphere was just, I don't know, man. It was something else.
And that's what I'm saying. From that, that's when it started back off. You know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. From that.
Yeah.
From first coming from me. Yeah. That's what started.
Yeah.
It back off again.
Yeah.
Buzzing. Yeah. It started again.
And then the feedback I got from that, people were telling me, listen, it's the best thing I've ever been to. Like what you've done for me, Petch. And I'm thinking, I just put on a dance. But when I think of it now, it was more than that.
Deeper than that. I'm telling you, man.
It was more than that. That like we're getting locked. Imagine this. We're fighting police to dance.
Yeah. It's deeper than that, man.
Not because I'm trying to rub this or do that, to dance. Basic freedoms. Like,
yeah. No, like, true. It's true. It's all
you
true,
from there, you from there, you from there, you from there. All we want to do is come together
and have a good time
and just dance and go home, right? So we're fighting police for that, right? So when I first thought about this thing, I thought, imagine if we just all meet up in the open air and just blah, blah, blah. Because I wanted to do this Forest thing years ago, but I had another partner then who I started social with. It was my best mate, San.
Yeah.
Big up, San.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about them politics later. But San was just, he was a guy that was pretty content. He was just like, nah, P, let's just stay with this.
Keep it cool.
And that's why, you know, when you were saying, nah, P, I think it should be bigger, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's why we kept it like kind of
leveled,
just there, because my whole thing was he was my best mate, and I just ran with what he was saying because
it's friendship, innit?
Yeah. You know what I mean? And like in the end, it didn't really work out how we wanted to. He's still my guy. He's still my boy. Like I still love him. Still my best mate.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. Nah, I wanted to do the forest thing them times. That's how much my
that's
brain
time
was
ago.
in.
You're ahead of time then, innit? Yeah.
Listen, way ahead. Yeah.
Ahead of time.
But he just didn't want to do it. It never come around to it. So now I took the reins back of social and it's mine. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not just walk down the road and turn left and turn right?
And you're
turn.
there. Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Right? So one day I just woke up and said, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that and just blah, 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 blah. And then when it all come together and it all happened, going back to Jay's there. And
J Boy was on the lineup. Was he on the lineup on the second one?
No, he weren't on the lineup on the first one. This is the thing. This is how it all started.
Okay,
me and Jay,
yeah.
So he weren't on the lineup. He was just there. So you know Jay, innit? Jay, he comes there with about 200,000 Hackney, man. He comes there, da-da-da-da-da. But it's all love, though. It's the end of the thing. He's come there,
vibes,
like, good girl. It, like, comes with girls and that, da-da-da-da-da. And he's just rocking, innit? Give Jay a little Henny. That's him. He's just, he just loves everyone and he's just on everyone.
Yeah, I've got good reviews about him.
Yeah, no, he's good stuff. So he's there and I'm playing. And this is my ear, yeah? He's like, P, let me play. Yeah? But bear in mind that, like, the lineup I've got is quite big and they're all paid people and I'm like, oh, I can't. But you know the love I have for him, the love I have for this guy, I feel to come off and just let him play.
Yeah, just let him jump on.
Yeah, because he's such an energy. See me, I'm an energy man.
Yeah.
J-Bo is such an energy. I just, he makes me crumble, like, to a sense of, like, I just think, go, Jay.
Yeah, Carl, yeah.
He's just got that thing about him, yeah? So he's like, P, let me play, man. I can see his head's got a bit gone now, yeah? I said, hold on, Jay, man. I've got other people. Just wait. And he's like, all right. Comes back. P, I'll play at the end. I'll play at the end, P. He's like, look, I've got my stick, man. P, you know, innit?
He had the stick.
You know,
well.
P, he's got his stick. He's ready.
Bro.
He's ready, yeah? P, I got my stick, man. Just P, one go, you know, just one go. So he's like, I'm like, oh, all right. At the end, he's like, all right, P, da. But if you see, I'll send you the clip. There's one clip where I'm playing, and he's behind me, and he's just rocking with me. And I thought, I like this guy.
Energy.
I just like this guy so much. And from then, he's like, oh, P, love for let me come, blah, 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 blah. He didn't even get to play in the end because his stick weren't responding to the,
Imagine that.
And by them times, we've looked up in the sky, it's like 5 in the morning.
Mad, yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy, yeah? So, from then, yeah, it was inevitable, man. We just linked up. He just started calling me, P, give me a number, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we just started doing bare things together, like loads of things. And now he's like one of my good pals, you know, we just call him and we just call each other and just chop it up all the time, you know. And then obviously him and AR have started.
Yeah, I see the little thing. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So now and this is what I'm saying about how quickly the link ups are. Like AR, he's another sick guy.
Yeah,
AR's
he's proper. Slept on him too long. Proper.
AR's got a sick following.
Proper. Big up AR, man.
Yeah, big up AR. He's very techie with the buttons. He's sick at that.
Crazy.
Him and Hitty.
I didn't even know. Yeah, Hitty's proper. Big up Hitty as well.
Him and Hitty. And even Fabulous, you know. Fabulous he's a guy as well.
Yeah.
That little thing, that's a movement. So remember, people love these people. Yeah? So if people love them people love Jay, people love me.
Yeah, it'll just keep. Yeah.
It's just, why would you not be? So when they started Simply House now, Jay phoned me up straight away. Yep, you're our resident. Yeah, we're all together now. Blah, 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 blah. So now when their dances are happening now, people are calling me like, yeah, P, I need 4 tickets for da-da-da-da. And I'm like, but it's not. And then I thought, let me not even say it's not my ticket. Yeah, you know what? I'll sort that for you. Da-da-da. And then when we started sitting down and dropping it up now, I've just said, look, we're all just one thing. Like my brand is my brand, your brand is your brand. But when we're together, it's one thing because people like to see
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah, they like to see
unity,
and it works.
boy. Unity, man. I don't know what.
And it works. It works.
I don't know why. It's just
because even now, Mark, I swear to God, like, listen, even for you, the things I'm gonna bring you on now, because I've got some good things coming up.
Yeah.
Some wicked things.
Respect, bro. Respect it, man.
I tell you now straight, I've got a festival this year.
Yeah.
And it's Soul Shaw's first festival.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I was gonna get to that as well. Like, Petchy, I'm telling you, when this nonsense is done, you need to be getting them.
Trust me. Listen, you're coming
tents
with me.
up, mate. You need to be getting them bloody tents up,
you're
mate.
With me, man. Trust me. Everywhere. Listen, I've got it all there. All of it is there. Like it's in. Like that is just one of what I've told you for, and that ain't a thing that I'm speaking to a man. I've already paid for the grand.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Right now, I'm just going through the licensing.
Yeah.
So that's already set in stone.
Yeah.
So you're there. I've got some things abroad.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Listen, trust me, mate. Listen, you are gonna
Petch,
be.
mate.
It's mad that you say, yeah. Oh man, I think you should go. When you see what we're dealing with now, you'll be like, okay. And trust me, bro, you're with me.
So
man.
what do you think? So when do you think this is gonna end then? This? Because I hear March, and I hear summer, then I hear you're gonna take the vaccine.
Bro? Don't even
Petchy,
get me started.
Are you gonna take the vaccine?
No.
That's what you think, man. I think
No.
everybody's gonna have to take the vaccine. It's gonna start from 60 plus, then it's gonna go to all the key workers who are frontline, police officers, teachers. Then it's gonna come down. I'm telling you.
Do you know what?
I'm telling you.
I don't
Do you see
agree.
the vaccine passport they've got? What they've just released? Have you seen? Well, it's not that they released. They put into contention about a vaccine passport. Have you seen it?
No. I've heard talks of it. I didn't know they've got to a place with it.
Yeah, they ain't got into place with it, but they've just put it out there saying this might be the possibility.
They're thieving little. Anyway, you know my thing. I'll be honest with you.
You're not gonna be able to travel with Petch. You're not gonna be able to leave the country until you get that Petch. I'm telling you.
But I will be able to leave the country. I tell you why. No, actually, I won't tell you why because I don't even want to criminal.
Alright, cool.
But what I'm saying is this. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
What
bro.
I'm saying is, I hear what you're saying because these people are so disgusting. They will find a way.
Yeah, they'll
to do
find
everything,
100%.
right?
They don't care about the music scene.
No. I'll be honest. Willfully, I am not taking that vaccine. If it comes to a point where what you're saying is true, which I blatantly think it is, they like in terms
Definitely,
of
100%.
there will be a way in which they will have to they will maneuver you so you have no choice.
100%.
Yeah? If it comes to that, I'll be the last one. I'll be honest. That for me, if it got to that point for me, I'll be honest, respectfully and sadly, that will slow social down for a little while because I feel that strongly. I'm very political in my views on how I feel about government, about the movement, this, that, and the other. I don't say no. I don't say that for a reason. I say it because I really
mean it.
really care. And I really see what's going on.
The government, they don't care about the music scene. I see they're like, all these producers, DJs, they need to get a new job. I was like, what are you talking about? You see that?
You know what? When I saw that, right,
I was like,
honestly,
what?
that put a gulp in my stomach.
I thought, what?
I thought, how dare you?
I was like,
And do you know what else that even makes that worse? What makes that worse is what our sector contributes to the economy is crazy.
yeah, come on.
Like, how dare you talk about us like what we contribute over $1 billion plus, you know?
I don't even know that. But I can
1
imagine
billion.
though. No, I can imagine.
And you're gonna say, oh, like, you people are gonna have to start retraining or whatever they like. What? How dare?
Yeah, that's a liberty. No, when I saw that, I was like, nah, that's sad. Because a lot of DJs ain't got nothing else going on as well.
Nothing.
As well, like.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to say the name because they've got big contracts and whatever. The amount of like international DJs that have hit me up over this COVID thing, right? Talk about P, I don't care. I'll play for you for this. And I'm talking about DJs that are like on
Next figures, just
next
different
figures.
world. Yeah.
Like I'm talking about DJs whose like homes rely on just DJing. Like DJs who have actually called me like, P, I've never had a job in my life. Like my job is DJing. I'm a DJ by profession.
Yeah.
I've never had a thing.
Yeah.
And now this is here. I just don't know where I'm looking. I don't know what's left and what's right. Even this phone call I'm having with you, I'm not even my agents have told me don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do it because whenever it goes back to normal, whatever normal is, if this guy decides to be like, oh, you know, well, he played for me and he done this, done that, like it's gonna invalidate all your contracts and you'll be blacklisted. No one will work.
Yeah,
with
because I
you.
see a lot of DJs have been quiet. A lot of
quiet,
them.
very
But
quiet.
radio still anyway. I see.
Yeah.
So I see a couple of them doing all of that and all of that.
Yeah,
But a lot of them been quiet though.
Yeah,
Proper
yeah.
quiet.
But this is like I say, though, Mark, this is the time. See, like the fact that the massive ones have got no choice but to be quiet because commercially they're indoors.
Yeah. So they can't do nothing.
This is the time
Where
now where you make your name.
everyone
When it
else comes in.
through
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And that's why
100%.
you got to think in the forest. Yeah, 2,500 people are put in that forest. Yeah, 2,500
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
And I done that in...
What, a month?
No, I done that.
What do you mean you done it when you pull it out?
Yeah, I put them people there in 10 days.
Oh, in 10 days? Yeah. That was believable. 100%.
10 days.
100%. I believe
Right?
you, yeah.
And I'm not even lying. It was my phone. Like at some points, my phone was just breaking down because I had too many people that was just
On it.
On. And from then, I've never met so many people from up north. You know how many people from north now come down, even up to now, come down to like parties and they're like, P, I need to do this, I need to do that. And I thought, right, you're from Manchester.
And you're coming down.
Like, you're like, I had a little debate with this woman. She was from Hull. And she was like, because you know, like when you're giving out locations and stuff, like it's a bit mad. So you have to follow like a protocol.
Yeah.
So, but with all these people that are messaging me and messaging the team, it's just inevitable. You're going to miss some.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? So it's not intentional. It's not thing. So this woman must have messaged me like, how dare you make me come down for, like I've targeted her.
Yeah.
Make me come down for blah, blah. You
Didn't
didn't even
reply.
send me, But the thing is, I sent her the message, but with the WhatsApp, unless... So basically, if I give you my WhatsApp, you have to message me back
for it
in order to receive a broadcast. If you don't message me back, you won't receive it. So I've said, when she sent me this message now, I'm reading the message. Immediately, before I've even read the message, I'm already texting back, I'm so sorry for blah, blah, before I've even read it. Because I'm thinking, oh man, this is what I missed. But then, as I've gone to press send, I've scrolled down and thought, well, I've sent it to you, yeah? So anyway, I've told her that now. And I said, listen, I've sent you the message. Like, I wanted to be like, what?
I was getting my money back, mate.
Yeah, I wanted to be like that. But I said, listen, I've sent the thing to you. Here's what's it called. Here's a this, here's a that. I'll still send you your money back. Just for the fact that I'm letting you know.
For the fact.
Your the £20 what you sent me, it doesn't make a difference to what is really good. Like,
what's happening, innit? It's bigger things, innit?
You know what I mean?
100%.
You're on the phone saying back, is this a scam and is this, that and that and the other? But in the meantime, there's 500 people in the place. And it's like... It's
from Hull.
Yeah. And she's like,
she must be pissed.
Yeah, she was pissed. She's like, I'm so sorry. You know, I didn't want to speak to you like that. It's only that I just wanted to vibe, man. I've heard about your party. And I thought, this is deep. She's from Hull.
Yeah, that's far, you know.
You know what I'm saying? That's far, bro. So I've given her money back. I've given her like 3 passes to like 2 parties. And I said, look, I'll buy you a drink. She's cool now. She's calm. Everything's lovely. And look, we're good. Sound. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So how's the DMs?
No.
Boy, how's the DMs? How's the DMs, man? How's the DMs? Yeah, okay.
Listen,
no problem, man. We can skip that one if you want to skip that one, innit?
No, I don't know about the DMs.
Is it? Yeah, quite.
Hey, it's professional, brother.
Oh, yeah?
It's professional, innit?
Okay.
The DMs are professional.
Boy, I had to ask that. I had to, you know. I couldn't wait, man.
No, people are cool, man.
People
are cool. No, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
You're killing me, you know.
Yeah, well, everything's cool, yeah?
Everything's cool, bro.
I hear that, man. I hear that. But yeah, man, that abroad one as well, that sounds like a big move. And that land you're sorting out as well, that sounds like a big move, man.
When you come to that one, you'll...
You see, like the land one, would it always be yours? For the future reference, is it just like one time?
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. So with that, you need to get a like a festival license, right? But you can apply for a temporary one. Yeah. Which does you for the couple days or days you have the
festival, whatever.
Or you can apply for one for the year. And when you apply for the one for the year, what it does is it basically puts your name as a promoter up in a place where, he's been vetted, he's already had a thing license, he's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it just puts your name out there as, we know him. Oh, so it'll just... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it covers you for the whole year. And if you want to renew it next year, all your credentials are already down. So you just have to pay whatever
you need to pay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'm applying for one of them for the year.
Yeah.
I've done the first part of it.
It's just a lot of checks, really.
Yeah, it's a lot of checks, man. Applying to the council.
Yeah, obviously, innit?
It's just a lot of that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Your name's being proper put out there now. It's pretty daunting stuff, but man.
Well, definitely go through, do you reckon, or it's just...
Yeah. It will go through. The only thing I was half a little bit worried about was, obviously I'm a bit of a rebellious one. So obviously certain parties and that have happened, and I'm thinking, is it that deep where they'll like go back and be like, oh well, you know, we don't really see you as responsible because da 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 da. But when I spoke to like the groundsman, he was like, no,
you'll be sound,
none of that. What they're concerned about is if your movement brings violence. Have you got a history of people coming to your things?
Yeah, but you ain't though.
No. So he's like, it should be fine. Trust me.
Yeah, your crowd's mature as well.
Yeah,
adults, man. I prefer that crowd. You know, I thought the young crowd, but they don't even know what house is, man. Trust me, they think they do, but they don't know what it is, man.
Crowd, right? With the young crowd,
know what house is, man. Naive, man. They're naive to everything. Yeah. I ain't mad at them. It is what it is, but they don't know. I don't think they understand what house is.
They're on a different, but it's mad though because mine is an older crowd, but you still get the young ones,
still get the young, obviously.
You get the nicer ones.
Okay,
You get like a. Because really, I can't even put the madness down to age no more because I've seen some big people that act like dibs.
Yeah.
And I think, but you're old now though, so what?
Yeah, true. That? Not true. I hear that.
You know what I mean? Whereas I've had some young ones come to my party and they're like, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. Dudes and girls come to the party and I'm like, right, how old are you? And like, yeah, man, I'm 23. And I'm like, rah, what? And you, what? Okay.
Yeah,
What,
okay.
and it's all built like this.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
That, and you're coming across like this. Yeah, man, I'm just, I'm into a vibe. And then I'll look at another part of my party where you're like nearly 50.
Yeah,
or something's all 50 and you're like, oh, Petch, man, I love this. And that's what I love. There's no...
Just one...
Yeah, there's no boundaries. There's no age, there's no thing, there's no colour, there's no creed, there's no nothing. It's just a movement you like has. Yeah. Okay, this is the spot.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. That's it.
I went to a couple things during the, obviously, and it's all young. Yeah. When I walk up in there, I feel like because I'm a big fella. You get me? So when I'm in there, I'm just there.
Yeah.
Thinking, fuck it. And I'm all 6'1", you know what I mean? So I'm just looking down at everyone thinking, nah. And I said to myself, the last one I went to, I said to myself, never again. I'll have a wait.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'll have a wait.
And do you know what? I get a lot of that.
What
you're saying, I get a lot of that. Like, P, like, when's the next one? I'm like, oh, soon, man. They're like, nah. I'm like, yeah, but this one's got blah, blah, blah. And they're like, nah.
Trust me, it's not work. It's not.
And it didn't hit me until like you're kind of saying it and they've said it. I thought, right, you really, they're like, yeah, no, your thing is for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, literally. They don't care. They'll put you in a shed if they have to and fit 30 people in the shed just to get £20 off everyone. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And that's really what it is. And you know, I've even said to certain people, like, it's all good and well, I get it. Everyone needs money now and everyone needs a thing, but there's a way in which you got to do things.
Sweet,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Even with like the parties I've had, like during this thing and that, even with them things, like I've had to scale some of them down and give people back money. You know why? Because I'd rather have the quality over quantity.
All day.
Know what I'm saying? And there's some people, like there's some parties what I know haven't even started. That's because of the quality. It just was never there.
It's never there.
And then, but even with that, I remember I had one thing, and people just kept like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, it's sold out. Oh, nah, Pete. I'm like, it's sold out. I'm not lying. It's sold out. It's gone. It's done. When it comes to the day now, I was a bit nervous because I was thinking someone in there is gonna give out, do some sort of
something.
Nonsense,
no one did it though, innit?
Right? No one did it. But watch this. No one did it. Was fine. So I had to get a man to go over there, get people to pick people up from over there, bring them to over there. I had to do all of that. That was long.
Yeah,
but I had to do that. But I remember telling people, look, just stay over there. When you reach there, please just stay in your car. Just chill. If you like, have a little drink in your car, then you'll be picked up, and it will be sweet. I got a message from a girl. Petch, you need to come to this road now because it's like carnival. This is at 1:30 in the morning. I come to the road. Man are bunning things.
It's a whole mazza, I can imagine.
And they're sitting on their roof bonnets, bunning things, drinking, shouting.
I would have left all of them.
All on one road.
I would have left all of them. I would have just left all of them. I wouldn't even said nothing to them. I just looked and left them there. Swear.
I'm sitting there like...
I would have left them there, Petch, I swear.
Nah, listen, it was mad. And I'm like, are you people okay? Like, what's got... Go in your car.
Yeah, and chill off. Yeah.
Rare. No one's chilling off. I had to get people to come on the double. You know what? I felt like leaving them. But you know what happens with that? Then you have the whole thing of the next couple of days, I want my refund.
Causing a scene, innit?
They're long. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even like from what I've been seeing, from what I've been looking, some people are just doing stuff and it's not even happening. And just taking your money.
It's crazy, man.
Literally. They'll be like, yeah, this is on this day and it's not happening. Like, literally,
trust
me, it's crazy. It's crazy. Literally, people are like, yeah, this guy's doing that. This guy's doing that. The day comes, literally, it's nothing. So imagine they're just taking everything off people. The day comes, they'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, we couldn't. No refund. But that's what they're doing though. Listen, trust me, man, it's filthy out here, you know.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
though,
definitely.
And do you know what? You must be. I'm so naive to it. You know, but you must be right, because when I've done refunds for the dummies thing where people are like, why are you doing that? You've give everything they want, and why are you still giving them refunds? But my whole thing is my name. My name is
good
bigger
credit,
than
innit?
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My name's bigger than that. Like I've had this thing for 12 years.
Yeah.
What, you think I'm gonna do that for £20? For what?
I'm saying it's sad.
This is crazy. So, but when I've done refunds, like even the forest, see the first forest.
Yeah.
When I done the forest, imagine I've done the thing, but at that time, I didn't know about the WhatsApp thing. Remember I was telling you have to store the number.
Yeah,
right?
and all that, yeah.
So when it's come to giving out the location, I've got 1,000 people to send this out to, yeah? So I'll put them in groups of 250, 250, 250, 250.
You can't do that one.
Do more,
okay, I didn't even know.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, now, I thought, yeah, coming in, I'm ready. Everything's set up. Because you know what it was? I didn't want them to get there while I'm setting up and all of that. Then I want everything up, lights up, this camera's good to go. So I've it's come to the time I'm like, yep, ready, boom. Sent out the first lot, sent out the second lot, sent out the third lot. When I've got to the second lot, I'm saying to my pals, have you got that? They're like, nah. I'm like, why not, man? Boop, you got that? Nah. Boop, you got that. But all on my other phone, the request is there. And I'm thinking, why is it coming up?
Well, like you said, they didn't message you. You have to, yeah.
I didn't know none of that.
Yeah.
So at this point, the dance starts at 10.
And you're thinking, what's going on? Mad.
At 9:45, I've sent the thing out, and it's only going to one person. And I'm saying, bro, I'm not sitting here all night.
Doing it.
It's physically impossible.
It's long.
Because even on all of that list, like, that's just a list of people that want to be on my mailing list. Yeah, so half of them people haven't bought tickets or nothing like that. How do I depict it?
You have to separate. Yeah, that's long.
It's mad.
That's
so you know
long.
what I had to do? I was sitting there. These times my head's gone. Everyone's paid. Like, I'm thinking, rare. So people now have gone mad on Insta. What's going on? This is a scam. Who's this Petchy guy?
Starts.
Listen.
Starts, man.
You believe when I tell you it's a madness, right?
Bro.
But then it's mad. I pick responsive people because I've got like my crowd, my core crowd that are backing me. Are you mad? I've just been out here for a minute. Don't ever. You think he's gonna bump you? Like, and I thought, wow, look at that. And in the end, because I couldn't get the thing out fast enough, I actually had to put the location.
You just had to just put it mains.
Listen,
yeah.
I put it on a post. No, I put it on a post. I put it up for an hour. So imagine one of my best mates, his girl was like, Petch, you're gonna have to just put it out as a post.
Yeah, I think that's the only way.
Right?
Yeah.
Because people they're going mad.
Yeah, because they're gonna keep looking on your thing anyway. Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, you're gonna have to do it. So my pal's like, at this time, I think I had like 13,500 followers or something like that, right? So my pal's like, are you mad? This will go crazy. You think he can put this out on his... This would go mental. Listen, that's getting locked off before it started.
Yeah.
But then his girl, this is why you just got to love women sometimes, just mother nature. His girl's like, listen, when people get in that forest, they're going to tell other people anyway.
To come anyway. Yeah, obviously, though. Obvious. They're going to send the location out anyway, yeah.
They're going to do that. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
Put it up for an hour and take it down. That way, everyone who needs to come has got their thing. Because now...
Everyone's going crazy.
They're going mad.
Because everyone will check the page every second or two anyway, yeah.
So I put it out on the page for an hour, and I'm not even lying. Look at how responsive people are. So imagine like the forest is over there. People that come from up north are like, oh, I need the closest hotel, blah, 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 blah. So I'm giving them a hotel like way over there, right? So you got to remember, these people are already on standby at them hotels. I put out this text at on my Insta at, let's say I put it out at 10 to 10 I put it out.
Yeah.
10:15, there were hundreds of people walking down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were local.
I was saying, how that fast?
Yeah, that's mad.
When I mean hundreds,
that's mad.
I mean, it was scary.
Did you give them like the area though already, like prayer? You know, sometimes they be like, oh yeah, it'll be the east.
I didn't. I'll give them like the rough kind of thing,
east,
like what thing, but not exactly, because people are crazy, man. People do things like.
Yeah, people are tapping. Apparently, other DJs are shutting down other stuff, doing all that political shit, calling them.
The other day, or my last thing I had, got everyone in the dance, whatever. It was all nice, and then by the end of the dance, a girl sent me a thing of someone put up a post saying, selling locations for Canny and for Soul Shore. Canny £5, Soul Shore £15. And I thought, who does that? Coming to?
I didn't even know that, you know.
Yeah, sent out the big thing. They're like, how are people selling it like this? Like,
man said £5 thing. Yeah, it's mad. You know what it is, yeah? Even did you see that thing not the other day? Was it like 2 weeks ago where the police tried to lock them people into some little arch thing?
Yeah.
They're not all trying to. That's what I'm saying. All of that. That's just all for money. That's not for the culture. That's not for the love.
But even that.
That's just for money. That's for money.
I'll give you a story on that as well. That spot was kind of.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that on the separate one. But even that, see that's karma.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I can tell you that's karma. Jay will fit you up with that as well. He'll tell you what.
Like, what's that about? Yeah, I see it. Fucking, they've come to the gate, whatever. Now, I'm not trying to let no one out. They're trying to brush past them. They've come out the back. They said they gave like £8,000 worth of fines. Yeah. Apparently. You know they'll milk it anyway, innit? Yeah. But that even looked wild. That's when I thought, man, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
man.
It's mad. And like I say, we're already fighting one thing. We're fighting against this and against that anyway. So why would we make it even harder and do this against each other? It's mad. Like, why would we have a thing where, oh, my man's got to dance, I'm going to lock off his dance.
That's what I've been doing. I've been seeing bare little madnesses, like I said, like we talk about on a separate occasion. Like, they're literally just doing stuff on certain people, getting his thing locked off, getting his thing locked off, getting his thing locked off. Like, who does that, man?
And it's crazy, but
who does that?
You know why that's so stupid? Because the strength's in numbers. So if you're looking at it from a perspective of, you've got a party, I've got a party, he's got a party. If you're looking at it from the thing of like, boy, Feds have tried to do this, but they can't do it. Right? The only way they can't lock it off is if there's more of us than them. But you getting my party locked off makes that less. Yeah. Then if I get your party off, that makes that less. Yeah. So before you know it, the numbers become smaller and smaller. Then when they get so small, it gets to a point where Feds just come there like 3 man up and just tell everyone, get out. Get out. What are you doing? Boy. Get out. You know, like one of my parties I had. It's in another building, I can't really say, but it's another building, massive one, like another 2,000 odd plus, Listen, they brought, it was so crazy what I'd done with this, it was sick what I'd done with this thing, I can't even, I'll tell you afterwards, but it was sick, I had it patterned, the security team I had was just unreal, to the point where we blocked the Feds out from coming even on the road. It was crazy, right? So, that's that. By the time the Feds did come, it was mad. Believe me when I tell you they had about 20 gangster buses, you know? Like,
them big fuckers.
They had 20 gangster buses. They had police in the sky. They had like SO19. They were like, there was like 4 roads away getting shielded up and all of that and on whatever, Please believe me, when my head bouncer went outside and said, listen, I told you the last time we was doing a photo shoot. So now you've come, look what you've done. By your police presence, people have watched you, filmed that you're there, and everyone thinks there's a rave.
Yeah. So now they're coming.
There is a rave. Yeah. And you've come back, and this is what you've done. Please believe me when I tell you, these Feds, they masked up all outside this, that. They would not come near. They did not want that smoke at all. They would come near the building. My banter was saying, look, give us an extra hour. I'll get everyone out peacefully.
Just give us an extra hour.
Just give us the hour. Because it's going to take that anyway to blah, 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 blah. Right? You trying to storm in there
It's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense, yeah.
It's not. I can't even tell you how many people's in there now. It's not going to make sense. So what happens now when a man tries to lock that off, by calling bare people, like calling feds to come, when there's not even a lot of people in there, all the feds are going to do is say, this is another one where God put it in the paper like they're successful. You know what I mean?
That's what they do, they're jokers.
It's stupid. Rather than, listen, really and truly, I should be the one saying, listen, they're up there, you know, we should have stories saying, boy, they can't stop this.
Yeah, they can't stop this.
So you're going to have to sort something out with us, as opposed to telling us, change your profession.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's a mess, man. It needs to end, but the nightlife scene, I can't see it getting back to normal. I can't see it. I can't even see it, man. Look, respectfully, I can't even see it. I can't see it. No, they're going to open the pubs again. This one, they're going to open the pubs again. They're going to do the all-dayers. But the night, I'm an all-dayer man anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a fully, I don't even go out at night. I go to like all-dayers. I'm on this all-day, no, I mean like in the Raven side of things. I'm on this all-day festival thing. Like, I don't really, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to be so positive, but they're just not even giving off nothing.
And they're just finding ways to justify every kind of...
They're not giving off nothing.
They're doing. Well, look, I've got a club owner that's saying he thinks he's going to be back December. And I'm saying, huh? I'm saying, bro, what, you think?
December?
Yeah.
That's the year's done.
And he's like, yeah, I think back to normal, And I'm like, boy, you're that's hopeful.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, it's hopeful and it's a long time. But do you know what it is? I'll be honest though, Mark. I'll be honest. I think even when it comes back to whatever normal is, they're going to have to do some type of nightlife. I'll be honest, because people are going to want to go out and they're going to still go.
They were locking it off at 11. Remember, so when they started opening stuff back up, remember, they started locking it off at 11. Remember?
Yeah.
I think they're going to run with that for a minute.
But even now, how are you going to... This is what I'm saying. I tell you, I'm with you, but there's some parts I'm not. There's some parts I think, they're going to have to do it, because the reason they could do 11 and all of that before is because, we've got no vaccine. We've got no this. We've got no that. So that's your remember, everything you do, you need justification as to why you're doing it. Right? So before, there's no vaccine. You young people are running wild. But now, you've vaccinated 9 million people. 9 million people have... Apparently. Right? But you're vaccinated who you're vaccinated, right? That's happening. So, and what you've made these people believe is, have the vaccination, it will go back to normal. But then now, slowly, what you're doing is saying things like, well, you still have to wear masks, you still can't hug, you still can't see your nan, you still can't do all of these things. And people are saying, but we've had the vaccination, like you said. Rare. So my whole next thing is, well, how are you going to justify to keep people in masks then if you've given them a vaccination and you're lying? But then, again, I clocked the whole game
But there's 3 different ones, Petch.
What's that?
There's 3 different facts. So they're going to try like, you need to get all 3 first. So they might stretch it.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. That's how the justification is going to work.
That's what I'm saying.
And the other part of their justification is going to be new mutant strain. How many times have they done that? Yeah? So every time, so now,
that's what I'm saying.
When everyone's going to be okay and, say like now, they're going to open summer back up. Right?
What, just for the money? Then just to shut it back?
No, because they have to. Because you can't lock us up until summer without an... If people are taking vaccines and then the summer comes, because you've got to remember, people remember what they want to remember
definitely.
To get let out.
100%.
Right? So they're going to say, well, there's no colds in summertime. Everyone's
it should be good, isn't it? Yeah, weather's good.
We're good. We've took the vaccine. We're good.
No, true.
And the government won't be able to target, so they have to let you out. Right? So they'll let you out through the summertime. They'll do all the, what do they call them? The tier systems and all of that kind of bullshit. They'll do all of that. And then when it comes back to being cold again, they'll try and slowly look. They'll say there's another mutant virus that's climbing up the walls.
Yeah. So how it was before, would you mind that again? So you see, like when they're doing it to 10 o'clock, they're doing all days. If it's just like has to be like that for the next year or two, would you be alright with that?
No, not year or two. Not year. If it for the year, if it's that.
Because you could just do all days, isn't it?
No, of course.
Literally.
Yeah, of course.
Social distance. You don't need to do social distance if you take
even that, that's like. that's hard to manage, man.
Yeah, because even I went to like Love Juice a couple times. The tables are touch tight.
Yeah. But these are the things that this is why I don't think it's going to happen for too long. I think people are going to rebel because they're going to see the little. They're going to see the things that don't make sense, what the government are doing, and they're going to say, nah, something else is going on there. Because even like what you're just saying about the tables are touch tight, I remember going to one event where they had the tables, like you say, they're touch tight, the tables like on each other here, but we're one bubble, me and you, we're one bubble.
Yeah.
This is another bubble, but they're saying, because my back's to you like this, that I can't catch nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a mess.
How long is people going to believe that?
It's done.
So it's like it's just going to be a battle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a battle,
It's going to be a long battle, man.
Yeah, it is. Trust me, it is. And do you know why it's going to be an even longer battle? You got to think, mate, see these elites. When you've invested, not billions, but trillions into this movement, you ain't looking to let that go just like that.
That's easy.
Unless,
I understand that.
Unless everyone comes together and is like, rude boy, there's more of us than you. Allow it, because it will get to a point where this is going to be worldwide anarchy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Unless you start listening to us.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's just...
No, it's like things need to start happening though, innit? I just miss it. I miss it. I don't know, man. I miss it. Everyone meeting up. You know what I mean? Pre-drinking. Do you know what I mean? Going to the festival. It's mad.
Do you know the joke is? You don't realise how much like we actually take for granted. Yeah. Until it's stripped.
Listen, I'm the beginning to end. See me? I will disappear sometimes. Yeah. No, I'm staying the whole shift.
But imagine you shouting me like a year ago or 2 years ago, yo, Petch, come and just link up and have a drink. That was normality.
Like,
normal. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Normal.
You don't even know what that's like now.
Yeah, no, it's true. Man's just in the kitchen. You get me? Just having drinks in someone's kitchen.
See the first time a man comes up to you and says, Mark, come and link me out, blah, blah, blah. There's gonna even be a nervous party that's gonna be like, what, can we do that?
Are you ready?
Like, really? What, for real?
Yeah.
What, legit thing, yeah?
Yeah, word.
It's gonna be crazy.
Word.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. Look, man, we just need to hope. Get me? Things start happening soon.
Boy. You know what we need? I'll tell you what we need. We need an update podcast. So basically, with this. So you see this conversation we're having now?
Yeah.
We need to come together when you got time or whatever. We need to reset and come together and see where we're at.
From that time to that time. Yeah, definitely.
And just give the updates and
Yeah, nah, man. Look, man. I just hope everyone gets through this, especially the DJs, man. Even the club owners, I feel it for them the most as well. Like, obviously, I'm guessing there's funding that they're getting, but I just know there's so much funding they'll all be getting.
Do you know what I reckon though? Do you know what? I don't reckon they're getting funding.
They must do. So So do you reckon they've put their lease on hold until you know, like sometimes they will just shift the lease, that month's lease to the end of whatever. Maybe.
I reckon there's going to be two types, right? There's going to be the clubs that have been set in stone from day dot, that are like the faces and stuff like that. That are good with the council. Probably good with the...
Probably own it anyway.
That are good with the people they need to be good with, right?
20 years plus, isn't it?
Yeah. So the people will say like, look, we like your type of clientele. We'll be all right with you. You just pay that. Just do what we say. Play this, play that. The other mad ones like...
What, the Vauxhalls or what?
Like the Vauxhalls
the
and
fires.
Like the eggs.
Yeah, Scala.
Then man will be like, later, what? You want us, what? And I reckon, but this is me, this is conspiracy. This is me off of my head. This is my opinion. I reckon police or councils or whatever would even put a little word in the bank's ear and say, listen, don't loan them, man.
Don't lend them no money, innit? Yeah.
Don't loan them.
No, true, it's true, bro.
They don't like nightlife.
Yeah.
They don't like it. They're weird people.
The Vauxhall, the fire nightlife, the lightbox nightlife. I get it.
Not like what, Vauxhall? No. Essex. Yeah, we like some of them. Some of them are alright. Yeah, if they just
even egg. Yeah, I see something. They're trying to shut down egg.
Of course they are.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah,
of course they are.
No, we can't let them shut down egg, mate. Egg's legendary, man.
Yeah. You got to think when you look at things like Cafe de Paris.
Yeah.
Look how long that's been there.
Yeah, that's been there for a minute. Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid thinking, mate, one day I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
That's been there, and now that's just.
Yeah, it's just Yeah.
This is like listed buildings we're talking about. That's been set in stone from
the beginning.
This is history. Man, they just took that like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, no, they could. No, we have to keep Egg, man. They could take Fire and Lightbox if they want. They could take Scarlo if they want. You know what I mean?
No,
we need Egg,
I'm having Scarlo are quite patterned though.
Yeah, they're too big. They must have some sort.
They're quite patterned, but you just don't know what's behind anyone, do you? That's the thing with these things. And do you know what I think though? I think because of this culture, some of us have kept where, you know, the wear asses and stuff like that and whatever. I think that's going to be the new culture. I don't think clubs are going to. Some clubs that can stay open will, but I think when you're talking about eventually like big gatherings and getting back, I think it's going to go back to warehouse style.
Yeah, that's
100%. Because people love it.
Yeah.
See, like the little adventures that certain promoters are like, you man go over there and da. I know people that have walked into my dances like,
wow, yeah.
How did you get this?
Yeah.
You know, like they're on that one.
Yeah.
So when you've got all that and then normal club life, I don't know. I think people will be so used to this
that they're just fun with it. But you know what? To be fair, even before Corona, that was really the energy anyway. What you're swaying to anyway. The big warehousey thing.
The warehouses were like the certified big ones. Like we don't have clubs, we have spaces. And we can do this, and because there's a couple big events. Like I remember I used to go to Crash. I used to go.
I've never been there.
Yeah,
Where's that?
Crash was sick, man. Crash used to be in Ministry. Then they used to.
Okay. Yeah, I've never been.
They used to have warehouses, and then Mullet Over.
Oh, their movement, that Crash thing. Okay, no, I've never been to
Mullet. These were all the like big, massive things. You know, like Elro and all
that.
Yeah. These were like them versions on that sort of level. So what you do, you'd have like a Mullet Over would be like a pop-up party.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know. It's the same sort of thing like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
But a thing version of it, and they'll do like a pop-up party. You don't know where you're going. You just know it's a place in Hackney. And then last minute, boom, you get the thing, and then you go there and you go into this building. Like the building just looks shady from outside, but you walk in.
It's just a whole mazza.
And it's just sick.
Yeah.
You're looking around thinking, oh my God, like my man's put a palm tree in the middle of the like. It's crazy, but. That's what the love
movement
is. Yeah. So I just think it's gonna go back to that. I don't mind that. I love a bit of creativity.
Yeah. I'm all for that.
Yeah, I love that, man. Like one of my things, I dressed it up for half a day.
Yeah.
Like putting up lights and this and that and this that and laser machines but I didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
But that's what I love.
Yeah.
And then when people come in, I was like, wow, this is sick.
How you do this? How you do that? In the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
I'm thinking, Ruba, I've been hanging from this beam for ages. Upside down, trying to twirl this light around. Yeah,
man, you just gotta. Anyway, the guy said December. You just run with that, then, innit?
We hope, boy.
You just gotta run with that, man.
We hope.
But yeah, Petch, man. Look, man, it was a privilege, man.
Definitely, man.
Look, man, I definitely want to have. Yeah. I want your hair again. Anyway, definitely, You know that can come out, but definitely, man.
You know,
man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna have J-Bo next.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But I want you to look out for a DJ called Showtime. Yeah, he's
Showtime.
Yeah. He's big things, man.
What area is he from?
I don't know. I think it's from East. No, I think it's from Croydon. Man.
I know Showtime, man.
I don't know. He's coming. He's good. But I definitely want you to give him a look in, man.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, he just literally got like a radio slot as well on Fridays.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the radio station is called, but yeah, he's pushing that at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, man.
Do I think I've heard of Showtime?
But yeah, no, because even when I was speaking to him, I was like, yeah, man, Petchy's like, yeah, Petchy. So I thought, I'll throw in a word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
listen, you know me, man. I'm not prejudiced to nothing, but anyone can holler at me, chat to me, whatever. But I will conversate with every.
Yeah.
This for me, it's not a kind of I'm here and you're there. It's movement.
Yeah.
It don't matter where I am. Listen, my relevance, whatever it is, whether I have a relevance or whatever, it can be stripped like that. It don't matter. I've been DJing 20 years. I've had Soul Shore 12 years.
Yeah.
Right? This could be the 13th year that no one gives a shit about my life. Imagine that.
Just like that. Yeah, 100%.
So it doesn't mean because I've been here and I'm doing this and that it's always going to be like that.
Yeah.
Right? And you can lose friends quickly due to your ignorance.
Don't I know that?
You see what I'm saying?
Don't I know that?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, look, man, that's just that, innit? I still got to keep it going, innit?
100%. Listen, they ain't going to stop us.
Yeah, 100%,
They ain't stopping
man.
me, bruv. You have to kill me, bruv, before and this is our thing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know what I mean? A one little thing that we have, this is our thing.
I'm saying,
bruv.
like, even that, speaking to you, said it's for the culture, man. That meant a lot as well.
Yeah,
I thought,
man.
yeah, for the culture. Like,
100%.
yeah. Like, I thought, yeah, like, he's definitely
This
on the
is
same.
it.
Yeah, 100%,
this
bro.
is it, mate. You think,
100%,
listen,
man.
in years to come, people are going to watch this and think, rah,
Okay.
so that man were doing it. You got to think, now, look at this. These whereas parties that we've been pushed into doing now, these things were happening when we were babies.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
This was completely illegal. Like,
Definitely.
like all things like them rain
Squat
dance and
raves
all,
though,
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Ish.
Squat
Yeah.
raves and all of that. That
Yeah.
was the thing then.
Yeah.
And remember, them times there, I remember my mum saying to me, "What? Where you going?" I said, you know, like I'm nervous to answer.
Yeah.
Part?
It's party, innit?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What now? Yeah. We used to do that as well. I was thinking, right, is this what we're having now?
Yeah.
And when they're talking about it, they was doing all of this and
From
putting
early.
20,000 people
In
an aeroplane hangar with no
wow.
phone.
Mad.
With no phones.
Mad. Oh yeah, because them times there, innit? No phones, nothing, innit? Yeah.
Them times there, you have to meet a man in Southend, and I'm talking about like thousands of cars driving down the A13. Yeah, you have to meet a man in Southend, then go to another spot, then go to another spot, and end up where the spot is somewhere in Basildon.
Yeah.
20,000 people in the aeroplane hangar.
Yeah. All right, Petch, man. Look, like I said, the privilege.
Listen, man, always.
Definitely gonna,
Always.
you get me? When that movement starts happening abroad, make sure you
mate.
bust
Listen,
me, bring me in.
Listen,
you know,
you're
Petch.
with me. You're with
Petchy,
me now, man.
bring me in,
you're
man.
with me.
You get me?
Everything. You're with me, man. You
Make
know, we're here, bruv.
Yeah, Petch. No, but yeah,
said, the
privilege,
culture.
man. Look, man. I respect it.
Come on, bruv.
I respect
Always,
it.
man.
Yeah?
Always,
Yes, brother.
always. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Respect us.